All right, guys, I hope you can see me. It's still dark, but we just rolled into the job where we tore up all the asphalt. I think it's 543 feet, and we're going to try to pour 490 of it today. First concrete truck just rolled in. Let's get this party started.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I'm glad I got here at 6 o'clock instead of 6:30. That way we can see, you know.
Well, Dick,
Sorry, Jeremy.
I didn't really have much control over that. I mean, I did.
All right, guys, let me kind of get you a little bit caught up to speed here a little bit. I apologize that in the very beginning shots here when we're starting off, you guys cannot see anything. Don't worry, we couldn't see anything either. Ironically, the concrete truck actually showed up about 45 minutes early. So we were just kind of scrambling to get started here. Otherwise, we would have been a little bit better prepared with lights and a few other things. But we muddled through it. It wasn't too bad. It actually looks a little darker in the camera than it was in real life. But this is not a dirt perfect job. This is actually D&E Concrete. Eric and Dave Kress are some good friends of mine that do some outstanding concrete work. They do a lot of decorative stuff, walls, flat works, driveways. They do a little bit of everything. If you guys seen the previous video, you know that this is just down the road from me. We tore everything out. They were trying to knock this out in 2 pours. They asked myself and Captain Kleeman if we didn't mind coming up to give them a little bit of a hand here to pour. And it worked out schedule-wise to do that. So anyways, we jumped in, gave these guys a hand and helped them knock this out. And as you guys will see, it went pretty smooth for a pretty good sized pour.
I got you. I got you. Off my board.
You want a little bit out there?
All right, let's take that up. Take that up one time.
Well, you guys do good work. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, it is.
Oh, yeah, it is.
All right, let's pull that up one time, man.
Looking good, Dave. You're still just as good, though.
Oh, shit, man, that's country gravy right there.
We don't want any city gravy.
Good old country gravy right there. That's countrywide. White country. Country gravy.
Look, I did something. I did, no, I got it.
We're gonna have to put a couple in it. Even if it tips out a little bit.
You talking about saw marks?
Yeah. Raking here. I know it. I know it.
Why do you think I agreed to this?
You know what? Then he had the camera on the whole time up here. That's
trick. Just steer the camera around.
So what'd you think, Dave? How'd we do?
Oh, you're doing good, man. You're the concrete man.
No, you guys are the expert. I'm just along for the ride. All right, guys, now that we're poured out, let me give you just a little bit of a rundown of what we did. And I'm not gonna get into a bunch of detail about it, but kind of give you an idea of what's going on. So this is where we stopped at. We'll finish pouring this little stretch tomorrow. This went better than expected. If we had enough form boards, we probably could have poured her on out, but this is where we quit. 490 feet from here up to the house. About 3 hours to lay it out on the ground. But basically, Kleeman, myself, and Eric, we were going through raking it, straightening it, and then Eric come through with a bull float with these rounded edges. And basically all he's trying to do with that is get the lines out of it and get the rocks pushed down. I don't know if you guys see it there. Get the rocks pushed down and get that sand and cement up to the top where we can actually got something to finish with. After we get that done, these guys come behind us. We let it, what they call, slack up or get set a little bit. And then once it gets set a little bit, Dave comes back with that bull float and kind of puts a nice little finish on it. You can almost see right there where he stopped. And then a couple different guys go through, take turns. Look at that beautiful edging job by Mr. Eric himself. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Have you done that before? Have you done that before?
No.
Could have fooled me, buddy. It looks good. And after they get that done, Nick comes back and textures it. I don't care what Eric says. You're doing a good job, sir.
Appreciate that.
So the next step after that is that's pretty much what it looks like after it's textured. These guys did an awesome job. It's pretty consistent. Edges look good. It's spot on. So they'll come back here in a couple hours and actually saw some relief cuts in it. These one does not get trowel cuts, it gets relief cuts. We'll leapfrog some forms from here down to there, and we'll finish this thing out in the morning. I think that's 54 yards on the ground is what it ended up being total. Went pretty good. Pretty smooth for the most part. Stick with us, we'll come back in the morning and finish her off. All right, guys, it's morning 2 down here. I don't know, it may still be too dark to see anything. They're up there sawing the cuts. We'll check that out later. First load of concrete has rolled in. Approximately 135 feet of driveway left to pour. It's Friday, let's knock this thing out.
I can't tell that. I'll get the first pull to see what's going on. I'll be honest with you. Oh my God. Finally broke down. No, or you just going to do it. Well, it's going so hard, they pretty much ran out of $4 a can. Right. We're finally going uphill here a little bit.
part is how I want to say this, how proud you are of yourself for making a boat.
Well, I am a captain.
Can you make an automatic concrete pouring machine?
Yeah, right there, right up there.
It's still long though, but
Gotta be working, right?
last weekend I put a 4-inch grain in for the first time ever.
Floor's not that bad. It's putting a roof on it.
Do that for Sigler? Not. No, Rippleman. And he had the building out of squares so bad we had to cut every single, because he took it down and put somebody else's back in, like walking somebody. We thought he had it measured all right. We had a lot of salt. Really?
I'm not going to. I'm just going to
A hot spot for you, Mary.
Alrighty guys, my time here is about done. There's what we poured yesterday. It looks absolutely awesome. They're up there stripping forms, tearing everything down. As you guys seen earlier, Eric went through, got all the expansion joints cut. We cut them every 10 feet. There's different ways to do it. You can trawl them in, you can cut them in. It's just kind of what the contractor or homeowner preferences. But this is exactly why we do it right there, to control the cracking. There's two different types of concrete that has cracked and concrete that's gonna crack. So if you can control where it's at, makes a big difference. But everything went pretty smooth. 543 feet. The second pour today was I think it was 135 feet. The guys are they're fishing a leaf out of there right now. See that? Teamwork makes the dream work right there. They're finishing up, getting ready to knock her out, texture, and be good. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Catch you guys on the next one. Anybody ever tell you guys do good work?